Hey y'all, so I figured let's cover the human design transit that is currently transiting. We're now in the top of the trigrams in the sixth line. So the sixth line in human design is the line of embodiment. So I'm going to talk about gate 61, which is transiting our conscious earth, and gate 62 as transiting our conscious sun when it relates to the city frequencies. But I also want to talk briefly about the shadows. So this video is going to be a little bit of overview of what we can be energetically experiencing and also seeing in human behavior as these energies transit our earth and sky. All right, so Gate 61 is known as the gate of inner truth. And this is all about following your intuition. It's located in the crown and it's about the pressure to know why. So that pressure to know why, that need to seek out information, well, not really seek out information, rather seek out our intuition, our feeling, and like moving into the direction of like wanting to know is the energy of inner truth and figuring out what is for our purpose and our individual path. So within that, the shadow frequency is psychosis. And in the gene keys, Richard Rudd talks about this as being majority of the planet right now. Like majority of the planet is in psychosis. So sometimes following your inner truth can make you feel crazy because what is reflected in reality is actual craziness. Stick with me. So with that being said, the gift frequency is following your inner truth here. And the city frequency is sanctity. I would say the gift, which is always the energy of the life theme or the gate in action, would be your intuition. And then the city is sanctity. And sanctity is, it's a very unique word. It's basically really relating to finding your holy and finding your true north. And sometimes the reason why I think it's connected to holiness and not necessarily like purity or correctness is because holiness is actually wholeness, like what is connected to what is truly you. So that is the energy transiting the earth. And we've seen this reflected. I'm on Instagram Threads, and I love Threads because I feel like Threads is a way, it's like Twitter before it became X, you know? Threads is a way that people just connect and they share what they're feeling, almost kind of like a journal entry or like, I don't know, just like a thought that they just want to put on paper. That's what Threads feels like. So there is a lady named Patricia who has been posting on Threads. She's been posting about Nolan Wells. She posted what she thought happened before it happened, which was really interesting. And it came to be revealed that she's right so far. She also does share things that from the average person looking in, it feels like fragmented thoughts and it feels like she's crazy. But we see that psychosis, which is often connected to actually yin or feminine energy, is really about our inner truth. And it's really about those thoughts that make us individuals and who we are. And it's information that we are meant to bring to this plane. So it's not already here. So sometimes when we see people who have the gifts like psychic abilities, we may not understand because we are not meant to understand. They are the ones that are meant to bring this information onto this plane. All right, so now let's jump into the energy that is transiting the sun. So it's coming down to us. So this is the energy of gate 62 right now. And gate 62 in the I Ching is called the preponderance of details. I have this gate actually in my south node. So this is energy that I'm moving from being super detailed and into my intellect. And my north node, which is in gate 61, is all about coming into my intuition and putting my downloads into the collective, which is very interesting because I still struggle with that. This is me pushing past that, right? Because my intellect tells me, oh, don't put yourself out there, you'll be judged, etc. But my intuition tells me this is information that I find fascinating and someone else might find it fascinating too. All right, so now we're going to go through gate 62's frequency bands. So the shadow frequency of gate 62, this is, why did I get my train of thought was knocked off. I had a math teacher in high school who would say, you knocked me off my choo-choos. That's how I feel right now. But the shadow frequency of gate 62 is intellect. I've been saying this stuff. And it's funny because I connected it to a math teacher, but it's all about focusing so much on logic and patterns and what it's supposed to be like, and needing to operate out of that. It's very masculine energy. It's also an energy that is connected to being like a fundamentalist or being dogmatic, because you feel like you have to prove your point, right? um, and again, people can be dogmatic about their intuition, but again, when it gets into that energy, it flips from a feminine pole to a masculine pole, because now you're like needing to force your opinion on someone else. And the whole point of inner truth is it's for you. So when we have gate 62, which is this polarizing energy and programming partner, it's about the intellect. At the frequency of, what is it called? The gift frequency. When we have intellect and action, that is how we have details. That's how we're able to identify things on our planet. That is how we're able to specify things, is through the intellect. So the intellect serves a purpose, just like intuition serves a purpose. So then when we have the gift frequency, the city, which is the highest frequency on the frequency band scale of the gate of details, we have impeccability. And this is being able to share information, give details, to specify, but it's coming from the heart. So when information is impeccable, it's not that it's perfect, but it's that it's expressed in perfection. It's expressed so that the other person can fully receive the message that you are trying to give. And it's not so focused on just logic. It's a merging of both hemispheres. It's being able to be right-brained and left-brained and give information, as in you're able to give information as what that person needs to know in the moment. So I hope this helped you. The transit is ending, so think about how you can embody that energy of moving through what is your inner truth, but also understanding that our inner truth still requires some sort of form to bring it into the material plane. So I hope this information found you well, and this contemplation, which is really about the gate of details. I gave a lot of details, but also very deeply connected to what is transiting on the earth, which is trusting in ourselves and our personal adventure. And what I'm seeing right now with everything that's happening with housing, with location, people are being moved throughout the planet. This is really having us figure out what is our north node, what is our true north. And as people are coming into understandings of astrology, these very somewhat intellectual based systems that are becoming more, I guess, intuitive, how do we now use this information to create the life that we truly want? So I'll leave you guys with this. This is a long video. I'll leave you guys with this. What you can do, though, is focus on affirming. Affirming. I was going to say affirmations, and then I said affirming. Focus on affirmations, and in doing so, you'll be affirming your inner truth to the world. And be honest with yourself. Your intellect might tell you, I don't feel good about liking nice things because it makes me feel like I'm being capitalistic or whatever. Maybe your inner truth is that you see value in life having value and things being beautiful, and that's okay. And I share that because that's my personal journey. I like nice things. I cannot help it. Trying to act like I don't like nice things is actually a disservice to me in this season. So, yeah, figure out your inner truth. Go forward with that. Affirm the life that you want. And in this season that everything in the world is shaking up, create it for yourself. Okay, I'm done. Bye.